I am alright. There's something about the way you make me feel inside. I'm counting down the days till we fly away.
Good morning. It is Monday, Memorial Day, and we are still in Rapid City. And I talked to the hotel desk lady, and I'm like, I need a running path. You know, I think there's one close by here. She's like, oh, don't use that one. So she gave me another one, and it's this place called Saunders Park. It's really kind of pretty. It's a big trail. It's a big bike trail, so you can kind of see the maybe the rock ledge there, and all that stuff. So I'm gonna go get my run in. It's kind of chilly. It's 46 degrees. So not ideal running weather, especially at the end of May, but I am in South Dakota. I feel like it's just chillier here. We don't really know our plans today, so it's like 7 o'clock. I kind of woke up a little later than I normally do. Just, you know, slept in a little bit. And yeah, I'm gonna shoot for 6 if I feel good 7. I did roll my ankle yesterday, which is a common thing for me, so it's not like, you know, Stephanie, don't run on your rolled ankle. I roll it a lot. And I hadn't rolled it, honestly, for a few months. But of course, when we were hiking, it was really rocky, and I stepped on a rock wrong, and boom. So it's a little stiff, but to be honest, the only way I get it back to going normal is to just keep walking on it, keep running on it. It swelled up a little bit, but nothing like the one time I actually like did it bad. So, and it didn't like pop like it can. So anyway, that's besides the point. So gonna go get my run in. Woohoo! 40-degree weather. All right, let's do this. The run is done. It was really nice out, but the path I took was a little sketchy at first, so I turned around early, and then I went down this other path, and it was a lot nicer and more open. I like when things are open and not like, especially in an area I don't know. There was a lot of bridges you had to go under, and I just don't like that. So anyway, run is done. I ran 7, and it was pretty quick too. My last mile was like 8:20 or something, so I was moving. Wanted to get done. So home, or back to the hotel, shower, and then we'll figure out a plan today.
Hello.
Oh, there's a baby!
I guess we're not doing this yet.
Look at the babies! Oh, what's it, mama?
Anyway, Stephanie's a little crazy. Alright, so we are heading down. We were going to go see Chimney Rock in Nebraska, but on our way there, we're going to drive through Wind Cave National Park.
The actual cave's not open.
I don't think the cave's open, but we're going to at least drive through the park because Stephanie really wants to see a dang buffalo.
Yeah, you know, they say you're going to see a buffalo. Not that I haven't seen one in person before, but never wild.
Anyways, so there's that. And then we'll do Mammoth Site by Hot Springs after this, because I don't think there's much in Hot Springs open either. And then we'll do Chimney Rock and Car Hinge or whatever.
We'll do Car Hinge first, because it's in Alliance, Nebraska, and you come through that first. And then we'll hit Chimney Rock, and then we'll drive home and see the Sandhills on our way.
So the trajectory of our sites for this trip went like this, right? And now it's doing this with Car Hinge.
Chimney Rock was on the Oregon Trail.
Anyone die there?
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people died around there.
Maybe.
But that
We'll
was
see.
like their landmark for the West.
I didn't know that
The
actually.
Chimney Rock.
So that a true Nebraskan would know.
Yeah, I know, it's part of Nebraska history. But it's also on the Oregon Trail game. Like, you don't remember that?
No, I didn't get very far in that game very
Apparently
often.
you never got to Chimney Rock.
I don't think many people did.
I did. There's lots of beautiful trees on our drive here. It's really windy roads. Everywhere we go is windy. I feel like if there was a straight road, we could get there in like 20 minutes. Oh, there's a tractor crossing.
Yeah, they got wild tractors in here. Tractor crossing.
Tomater is around here.
Tomater is not a tractor. Tune in. There's more to come. We got Stephanie's wish. There they are.
Look at birds sitting on
They
it.
got babies.
Where?
Back there laying by the... look like cows.
Oh.
These are,
Look at the
I
birds
believe, wild.
Chilling on them.
Yeah. Probably,
Babies look like
probably
cows,
eat bugs.
you're right.
Eat bugs off them or something.
Aw. That's so cool. Bye guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we decided to make a random stop here at this cave. We can't go inside, but it says we can see the entrance. So
Tell us what to do.
they
It's
can.
stupid that nature is owned by somebody.
I know.
But I get it because you want to preserve it because there's morons who ruin it for everybody else.
Right.
Either doing daring stuff to get themselves killed or they're vandalizing or something.
So anyway, we are gonna go check this out. And then we need to get back on our way. It's kind of all out of the way, but that's okay. We'll get there eventually.
Apparently this is the one cave entrance. Thank you, by the way. We would have walked right past it. So you can stick your hand and you can feel wind apparently.
That hole right there. People
So this is the entrance that was supposedly found. I don't think they probably blasted their way through, but this is probably like what they found to know that it is a cave. Oh yeah. I mean that's like when you have a tight airway like that, there's a pressure that, I don't know, there's some pressure changes I think, or pressure differences that creates that wind.
Yeah.
Oh, you can probably fit in there.
I could probably.
You wanna go in and check it out?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just gonna see. I think I could, but you know, there's probably things in there like
The descent. So yeah, that's the wind cave entrance. And there's some other stuff perhaps. This is supposedly the best cave in the state. But it is closed because of COVID. Actually, it's been closed long before that.
Didn't work.
Darn it. We thought we could go on self-guided.
Yeah.
We thought that.
I got a crowbar in the car.
Says it formed in this layer 300 to 600 feet thick. The cave. And about 300 million years ago, is from a shallow sea bottom. It's crazy.
That seems how probably quite a few caves were created. Alright, we're going into the sinkhole area. So this developed millions of years ago apparently, and just over time formed this pond after this sinkhole occurred. And the pond occurred over this sinkhole after the sinkhole filled in. And because of the rock type there, it was a really slippery surface underneath. Mammoths would swim in looking for a nice bath and food and then could not get out, and then they died inside of here. So this is it. In the 70s, some man bought this place, was looking to build a housing development. As they're bulldozing this ugly hill, as they put it, this eyesore, they found teeth and bone and things, and then he stopped construction and then found all this. So if this man were any greedier, this place would be much different than it is today. And they have sprayed these bones with a preservative. Yeah, so over 50,000 years it just kept stacking and stacking. So where was the 140 sign? There's 140,000 years right there. 190,000 is all the way down there.
I think where the spring started.
Yeah, probably. Perhaps. Yeah. So there's obviously a lot of different animals they found in here, and some many still living and thriving in the area today. But they said there's about 60 mammoths in this area that they uncovered, and between woolly and Colombian mammoth.
Other extinct animals.
Yep. There's a short-faced bear or something like that was in here, and a couple A couple other unique animals that are no longer in existence that they found fossils for that are extinct. But there's 60 mammoths they found in total, mixed between Columbian and woolly. I didn't know there was much of a difference. This might actually be bone. This looks like actual bone and not just a mold. This is a Columbian mammoth here. Pretty impressive. Zoom out just a bit there. You can see the layers. You know, like trees can tell a story for how the weather patterns were during their time while they were alive. I assume stone is very similar.
It's crazy what could be below us, just in general. Like, not here
Yeah.
necessarily, but in general.
Oh, I know.
It's kind of like Rome when we were there, and they had like the Roman era, how low it was compared to like the normal side.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Well, they just kept building city on city there.
Yeah, just kept building up and up.
Which mammoth was smarter, the male or the female?
Probably the female.
Probably the female.
You know how we know that?
Because humans aren't much different.
No, because all these are male.
Oh,
Oh,
that
that
was
makes
on
sense.
The video, the young
They did say that, yeah,
All male? No.
yeah. All male, yeah. So they're all males. All male fossils in here.
Well, the thing is, elephants are matriarchal in their herds,
Mm-hmm.
so the moms pretty much rule the show.
Yeah.
So when male elephants get mature, they pretty much get the hell out. So these poor guys were literally orphans. And what they did, they would essentially join together like a gang.
Yeah.
So picture a bunch of 13-year-olds having a gang living on.
Oh gosh. Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
See, I just assume like women are kind of indecisive when it comes to like restaurants in particular, and they just couldn't decide. It's like, do we go in? Let's go.
Like, yeah, well, the boys didn't stop and ask for directions.
Let's go just freaking get in there and eat. You know?
Yeah, they were definitely a food source for predators like the wolves and
Yeah.
bears. You guys might really enjoy the short-faced bear.
The short-faced bear.
Get this guy over there.
Yeah, they have a fossil then, or at least a replica. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting because we actually found one of the. This site actually uncovered a short-faced bear, and it's actually very rare.
Wow.
That's why it's down in the lab and not out here.
Right. Right.
But you look at the shell, and that's like the shoreline.
Mhm.
This is where we found the bear, so you could kind of put the story together in your head. Like there was a mammoth essentially stuck in there, and dinner time for him, and
Yeah.
So then,
the fight ensued, and he got sucked into.
Jeez. The giant short-faced bear. So this was bigger than the polar bear, huh?
so this is polar bear, Kodiak bear.
So this is huge, and these are really rare
Tiny
fossils
American
apparently.
black bear is.
Yeah, they're not very big.
Spectacled bear.
It's a polar bear, Kodiak. So these are existing bears here.
And this,
But according to scale,
this is the short face.
the short face was massive. Yeah. That would be terrifying. I mean, it's safe to assume that most of the bones are either right along the edge or they're like down dead center.
Yeah. Which that's right over the center.
There's a mammoth footprint here, apparently. And then here's all the classic shoe prints of our human ancestors here. They wore tennis shoes back in the day just like we did. See, there are more. So they're washing this stuff to find probably more itty bitty fossils of, or at least maybe some evidence of more human ulna.
This is right here.
And then we have the mammoth.
That's crazy.
It's shorter, but definitely a lot wider. The diagram.
Ancient bison that's like also extinct. And then a longhorn.
Yeah, there's a massive bone there. That's a femur. Compared to a human and an ancient bison femur. Bam. And then we go over here. Feel free to touch these replicas, so you can like touch your mandible here, but I'm not going to in the time of COVID. All right. These mammoths definitely outdate us by a lot. Of course, my wife is already through here because the gift shop is numero uno. Alright. So this is like the pride and joy, according to Stephanie, of Nebraska. So this was built by the Druids of Nebraska long ago as a sacred ritual place where they did sacred car things. So it's just Stonehenge kind of with cars, except I'm not sure how close it actually is to the original. Like a Plymouth Fury up there or something. No. The guy didn't have his rocks, so he had his cars instead. We got something over that way. I'm sure you can see it over there in the distance. This is Chimney Rock here in western Nebraska. Bayard, town of Bayard, or Gailing, or whatever down that way too. Has some really important stops as well. These were kind of major points that signified the start of the West on the Oregon Trail. This is the Chimney Rock. Pretty neat. And I think it's a natural process that got to looking like that. All right. We're not too far off from it. This is the side of it. And I have this rock face here. And then there it is, the Chimney Rock. Chimney Rock, the second most important landmark in all of Nebraska, close behind Carhenge. As you can see, it's shaped like a chimney. It's like a church bell, if anything. You grab from the top and start dangle-dangling away. You can hear the music played at night, in the middle of the night. You're soft in your slumber from so much sarsaparilla drinking from sweaty saddles of sultry, sunny summer rides.
Such a dork.
Okay, enough alliteration. Alright, so behind me there is the Chimney Rock Cemetery, which is mostly people I think that lived around here after the fact, but they did have a gravestone marked for probably one of the earlier passers-by who probably happened to die in this area. Her name is, she was from Scotland, born in like 1784 or something. Her nickname was Wee Granny, or that's what they called her. Endearing name. Must have been Mary Murdoch. Must have been one of the first to pass away in this area and be buried here. But we're gonna probably bypass the stuff in Gailing or Grayling, wherever that town is. That's down the way that has all the significant rocks. See them from a distance. Probably start heading on home though, because it's getting late.
Yeah, I have a long drive still.
Long drive, and we're gonna lose an hour.
Yep.
All right. Okay, come on a second.
Say my name until the city burns and the stars fade away and your scars don't hurt. Stay with me until the last man falls. I don't need them anyway. When I'm with you, I have it all. Oh, I'll never let you slip away.